everyone. Hope we're all okay and having a good weekend. Lovely to see you all. Hello, Cornelia. I haven't been on here for a few weeks because I've been out and about with my mediumship, but it's lovely to see you. Hello, Jenny Berlin, Just Jody, Lois Blackford, Bernie O'Connor. How are you all doing? How was the shortest day for you today? Winter solstice, where all of us witches were welcoming in the winter. It was still dark this morning at 7:30 when I got up this morning. It was still dark, and it didn't take long to get dark after that. Hope you're all ready for Christmas. I'm one of those really annoying people that I've been ready for Christmas for quite some time. I'm just a bit like that. It's just the way that I am. So I just want the day to come now because I've got lots of presents to open and I just want to open them because I'm inquisitive. Yeah, I'm looking forward to lighter days, Cornelia, as well. I have to say, I don't really like. I like the winter, but I don't like the winter. I'm much better when there's sun about. I have to say, much better when there's sun about. Right. Anyway, me waffling on. I'll just give you a little rundown of what I'm going to do. So I'm only on for an hour. So I'm going to do mini readings. Okay. I'm going to try and keep it down to 3 or 4 pieces of information. Hello, Nicola. Nice to see you. And I also will pull cards if I'm drawn. So it might be I might go to Spirit World or I might draw a card. I don't know. It just depends, please. Hello, Bahamba. I hope I said that. Right. Hello, Nicola. Lovely to see you. Right. So first of all, I'm going to go to the spirit world. Now, I don't know, Pawinder, I can't read. Don't understand what you've written. So if you could write it in English, that would be, interesting. Right. Okay. Okay. So I never do this normally, but Cornelia, I am drawn to you. All right. So I feel as though I've got a gentleman with me in the spirit world. And I want to say that this gentleman would be Father. So can you understand Father in the spirit world, Cornelia? If not Father, someone like a father. Can you understand that, Cornelia? This gentleman, he was quite a tall man, I want to say, quite a tall man. He was well, he looked nice. He kept himself well groomed. I want to say he would always have a smile on his face. Not necessarily a big wide smile, but he was a kind man. He was a gentleman. Do you understand that, Cornelia? If you're still with us. I never knew your father. 2 uncles, father type. Right. Okay. Were you close to the? I mean, it's right. Okay. So, was the relationship that you had, Cornelia? Was it a close relationship with your uncle? Because what I want to say with this gentleman was, I get that real father connection with him. So I feel that he was someone that you would have looked up to, and he would have had an influence in your life as well. So, do you understand that, Cornelia? Do you understand the description of him as well? I feel with him, he was, you were brought up with them. Right. Okay. So I'm going to try and narrow it down just to one of them. Okay. Now I've got the name Brian, and I've also got the name George, Cornelia. Okay. So I don't know if you can take either of those 2 names. They've come quite quickly through to me. Okay, so as I say, this gentleman, he was always quite a smart gentleman. That's what I want to say about him. And I feel that he would have passed to the spirit world, Cornelia. I want to say my chest feels quite tight around my chest. So I feel a little bit breathless as well with him, Cornelia. Can you understand that for me? I also want to say about this gentleman that I have with me, I want to say he was an intelligent man. That's what he's making me. I just feel he was a gentleman who he knew a lot. He was very knowledgeable about lots of things. And I also want to say, Cornelia, that I feel with him as well, that he would have liked to read, he would have liked knowledge, which is I want to say that about him. I knew a Brian and a George, but not them. Yes, one of them had a heart attack. Yes, intelligent. Yes, restless. Right. Okay. So this gentleman was definitely intelligent and definitely knowledgeable as well. That's what I want to say about him. I don't know what he did for a job. They're not telling me. But what I would say about him is that I feel for his job, he would have had to have used his mind. He would have had to have used his mind. And when I say that, it doesn't necessarily mean that he worked in an office. I'm not saying he worked in an office, but he was very good, I want to say, at problem solving. That's what I want to say about him. He liked to, he would have liked to have thought about it, worked out a plan and sorted it. That's just what I want to say about him. And as I said, he was a very right. Don't tell me any more, Cornelia. Don't tell me any more. But that would sorry, excuse me. That would feed into the having to use his brain to problem solve and things like that. Okay. What else about this gentleman? Would you understand, Cornelia, as well with him that he, I want to say, he was really good with his hands. He was quite a handy man. I want to say he would have been a fixer-upper. So I think if something was broken, he would have fixed that. And I believe as well, he liked tinkering. If you know what I mean, tinkering. I'm not saying tinkering with cars, but I feel that he would. Yeah, he loved a project. Always fixing things. Thank you. He loved a project. That's what I'm going to say with him. He loved a project, and I want to say that he could while his time away, just thinking about something or doing something. And 1 minute it would be the morning, and then it would be the afternoon. That's just what I want to say about him. I've also got the name Arthur as well, and I want to give you the month of April. I want to give you towards the end, middle to end of April for an anniversary or a passing. Okay, Cornelia. Right, I'm going to go to the reason why he's come through to see you, Cornelia. Okay. Right, just bear with me while he just gives. Okay, Cornelia. He has come through with he's come through with some strength for you, Cornelia. Some strength and some upliftment. That's why he's come through. I want to say that growing up, you learned a lot from your uncle. As I said, he was an intelligent man. He was someone who was very knowledgeable. And I feel with him, you and him had sort of I don't know, you just like spending time with him. You just like spending time with him and talking to him. He's saying to me that you are very, very much like your uncle in your mannerisms and in the way that you are. I want to say with you, Cornelia, that you are a deep thinker. Okay, you are a very kind and empathetic person as well. That's what I want to say about you, Cornelia. And I feel with you that it's not always been, you know, a bunch of flowers. It's not always been a chocolate box. I feel that with you, you know, there has been some struggles, Cornelia, some real, you know, some real struggles for you. And I also, what he also wants to say to you is that you are, sometimes you can be quite hard on yourself. You can be quite hard on yourself, on you. All right. And what he's saying is there's no need to do that, Cornelia. There's no need to do that. All right. He's saying what you're doing and the way you are is good enough. Okay. He's saying don't let others influence you in any way, shape, or form. All right. Don't let others influence you in any way, shape, or form. You are good enough as you are. Okay, and you need to believe that in yourself as well. It's what he's saying to me. You need to believe that in yourself, that you are good enough. What else is he saying? Did he ever make you anything, Cornelia? Did he ever make you something, sort of like a wooden toy or something? Because that's what he's giving to me. He's given to me sort of like this toy. So I don't know if he ever made you a toy, but that's what he's given to me. And he's saying to you, Cornelia, just believe in you, believe in yourself, okay? And then the pathway, stilts, wooden. Thank you. Thank you. Just believe in you because you are good enough. All right. And I'm going to leave his love with you, Cornelia, and say thank you very much for working with me. Thank you. Right. Okay. I'm going to pull a card next and see who I am drawn to. Nita Lyons, I'm drawn to you. So if you could just drop a hello, just to make sure that you're still on here. I'm going to pull a card for you, Nita. Oh, nearly pulled about 17 of them there for you. Right, let's see. What card do we have? Right, the card for you, Nita, that I've got for you. These are angel cards, by the way. They're not tarot cards or anything like that. They're angel cards. They've got a little message on them. I'll read the message out and then we'll go from there. So I will show you this card, Nita. It's a beautiful card, colourful. It's all beautiful colours. So you can see that card. It's of an angel and she is sitting on the bank of a river because she's got her toe there. She's got her toe dipped in the water and she's got beautiful greens and blues and purples, all beautiful spirit colors. So let's read what it says and we'll go from there, Nita. Moving forwards does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Would you understand at the moment, Nita, that you... I feel with you that you will have had a bit of a knock, that something has knocked your confidence, whether or not that's someone or something. But I just feel that I just feel with you at the moment that you don't feel. You feel like you. It's like you're on a bit of a pause at the moment. Did you understand that? Nita. I just want to, I feel like you're on a bit of a pause at the moment. Um, and I feel with you that there's so much potential there, Nita, so much potential going forward. This is a really positive card. Um, this is a really positive card. And I just feel at the moment there's something that's holding you back, Nita. Yeah, right, right. Okay, okay. So that's where I'm getting this conflict from, then, Nita. That's where I'm getting this conflict from. I want to say that it's really, I want to say your situation at the moment has really not, is really sort of blindsided you at the moment. And you don't really know what you're doing or where you're going or which way to go forward. That's the way that I'm feeling with you at the moment. It's like you're frustrated and you're trying to get your point across, but it's just not happening. And and I feel with you as well, Nita, that you're possibly starting to question yourself when when it's not you is what I want to say. I don't feel that it's you. This card is not saying that it's you. I don't feel that you're in the wrong. Okay, but what I do feel with you is that you're starting to question yourself as to whether or not it is you. But what this card is saying is that you need to have that confidence in yourself, Nita. All right. Believing, believing. Okay, what you trying to say? Believe in yourself. Okay, Nita. Believe in yourself and stand by your values, is what I want to say. Stand by your values. All right. If you need that extra bit of strength, just ask. Okay, just ask. The angels are about, and they're there for you. But what I want to say to you is just have confidence in yourself. Also, I want to say, Nita, have confidence knowing that I want to say that this situation will come to a close, this situation. But I feel with you that you've got to stick by your guns, all right? And just keep that inner person in you saying to yourself, I am right. Right, I see. Okay. Well, you need to keep doing that. And I have to say that if you keep doing that, then the doors are just going to open for you next year, Nina. Really, you don't know your own strength. Sorry, the cards flying everywhere. You just don't know your own strength, but you've got that strength in you. Okay. So I'm going to leave that with you, Nita. I hope that works. And just keep believing in yourself and have the confidence in yourself. Okay. Lovely. Right. Let's see where we're going next. Who have I got next? Okay, I've got a lady with me, and I feel as though this lady is mother. Okay, now this lady, she is, she's probably about, I don't know, between 5'5" to 5'7", something like that. And she's a lady that likes to look after herself. Okay, she's a lady that likes to look after herself. I feel that she would have been very smart all the time. I want to say she would have been hip. I don't know. I think she felt that she was quite hip. She was. I, I want to say that she would have passed to the spirit world. Um, I want to say with cancer. I don't know what type of cancer, but I feel it could have been, it was either lung or breast cancer because I'm being taken to around that area. So I feel that that's what she passed with. But this lady, she always looked nice, always had makeup on, had her hair done. Yeah, but she would have passed the spirit world with, I want to say with breast cancer. Yeah, with breast cancer. This lady was always positive, always positive. Um, she was someone who would be up at the crack of dawn, and she would. I don't feel she was ever negative. She always had a positive spin on whatever it was. She was always positive. Does anybody understand that with mother? She or someone like a mother, you, she would. As I said, she always used to be smartly dressed. When I say smartly, I mean she would wear. I do feel that she could either she would look lovely in her in jeans and a t-shirt, or she would look lovely in a dress. She just looked good in whatever she wore. Do I have an age? I want to say with this lady, I don't feel that she made old bones. I want to say that she would have been in her 40s. Yeah, 40-ish, into her 40s. Um, I can't really narrow it down any more than that. I don't think she was 50, and she definitely wasn't in her 30s. So she was 40 something. Melissa, you say your mother-in-law. Were you very close to your mother-in-law, Melissa? And I want to say also as well that she passed at 60. She was short. No, I don't think I'm with you, Melissa. What about you, Jodie? Can you understand that? No, it's not your aunt. No, this lady, Melissa, best friend was a mother, passed with cancer, 37 though, she was hip. Is that your best friend, Jodie? No, I don't know. Um, Melissa, I feel drawn to you. I feel like I'm being drawn to you, Melissa. So if I could just recap with you. So as I said, this lady, she was always smart. Okay. She always liked to look nice. Um, and she, it didn't matter what she wore. I also want to say that she was someone, she wasn't like a stuffy mum. She was someone who you would want to, I know it's your mother-in-law, but she was someone that you want to do things with. She was someone who was quite, she was really fun to be with. That's what I want to say. Oh, she passed from COVID. Well, then I'm not with you, Melissa. I'm not going to make it fit. I'm not going to make it fit. I don't know. Jodie, is this your best friend? Can you tell me that? Is it your best friend, or is it your mum who was your best friend? Because I feel that this closeness is really close. So it was your best friend, okay. And did she pass with breast cancer? And I want to say that she was someone who she really brought out the fun. You know, being with her being with her was like being, it was just there was never any misery, for her, even if she didn't have a lot, Melissa, Jodie, even if she didn't have a lot at any one given time. No, she had, well, I'm going to work with you because I might be in the wrong direction with the cancer, but I'm going to work with you, all right, because I do feel drawn to you now. So I'm going to say she was always fun to be around. She was always half a glass full, and she was kind as well. Um, but I want to say with her that she liked to have fun. You both like to have fun. And I want to say as well, she's laughing up here. I want to say with her that you would have got up to a few things, and I want to say even when she was a mum, you had good times with each other, um, and you just used to bounce off each other. If people didn't know it, they would think that you were sisters. I also want to say as well that the men liked her. She was very beautiful. She was very attractive. She didn't need a lot of makeup, but she always made sure that she looked nice. Can you confirm, Jodie? Can you confirm that she would she have ever worn like a floaty dress? She just makes me feel, I don't know. I just feel as though she would have looked beautiful in whatever she wore, but I just feel that she would have liked to have worn a nice floaty dress. I don't know if you can understand that with her. Um, she always had time for people as well. She always had time. She wore different things, right? Okay. Um, And would you understand, Jodie? I want to say as well that she was quite creative. Um, it was, I don't know, she was just creative. And she could light a room up. She could light a room up. And I want to say also with you and her, you shared each other's problems. You really shared each other's problems, and you were each other's confidant. And you would lay your life down for each other. That's just the way that I feel about her with you. Um, did she like a drink? Or would she have liked to drink at some point? Because I can just see her with a, what can I see her with? With a glass. Did she like spirits? So sort of say like, did she like things like vodka, or I can see a tall glass. I can see a tall glass, vodka, or what was the other one? Bacard vodka. Yeah. I can see a vodka and orange. I can see a vodka and orange, or a vodka and Coke. And I feel that they would go down nicely. I also want to say, Jodie, that she loved this time of year. She was all for this time of year, especially with her children. It was a magical time, and I want to say that everybody was welcome. And that hand of welcome was handed over to you. I also want to say with her as well that she right, what are you trying to say to me? Right, at this time of year, she would have loved those sparkly dresses. Anything with a sparkle is what I want to say. Anything with a sparkle. Um, Now, I've got the name Sarah, I've got the name Alice, and I've got the name Michelle. I don't know if you can take any of those three names. I also want to give you the month of May. I want to give you the first 2 weeks in May for an anniversary or a passing. Okay, just yeah, first 2 weeks in May, sort of well into springtime is what I want to say. And I want to say also that oh, it's your birthday, lovely. And she would never forget your birthday, and she would always do something special for you on your birthday. Okay, that's what I want to say. I also want to say with her as well, Jodie, that when her diagnosis came, she didn't crumble. I want to say that she didn't crumble, because while everyone else was crumbling around her, Jodie, what I want to say is she kept herself together, because she was that type of person. She was someone, she was someone who was always there for people. And she wanted to make the most of the time that she had left. And I want to say that, you were in awe of her. You were in awe of her, with her resilience as well. And I want to say as well, I want to say, would you understand this, Jodie, when I say that she tried to make sure that there was things in order before she passed? I feel that she would have wanted to make sure that her passing was a celebration, but I also want to say with her that she would have made sure that everyone was okay. That's what I want to say. All right. Right, I'm going to go to the reason why she's come through. Just bear with me, Jodie. Okay. So, first of all, she wants to say Merry Christmas to you, and to say, I hope that you'll be raising a glass for me at Christmas. She also wants to say to you, she wants you to know, she hopes that you knew this, but she wants you to know how special you were to her. She also wants to thank you for everything that you did for her. You didn't realize it, Jodie, but you were her rock. Okay? You were her rock that she leaned into. And she wants to say to you that without you, she doesn't know if she could have been as strong as she was. Okay? She also wants to thank you for continuing to be there for her. Okay? And she also wants to say to you as well, she's coming through to you, Jodie, with a lot of upliftment for you at this time. She wants to say to you that would you understand, Jodie, that with you that sometimes you question yourself. That's what I want to say. Sometimes you question yourself, but she's coming through to say to you, Jodie, that you are fabulous. You always were. You were always her fabulous friend. All right. And she wants to say to you, to embrace the day for her. Okay. Go out and have those adventures for her, Jodie. Take her with you, on life's journey. All right. Because she's there. I don't know if you feel spirit around you, Jodie. But if you do, then you'll know that she's with you. All right. And she just wants to give you, this enormous, great big hug. And she also wants to say, to put on something sparkly to put on something sparkly. That's her gift to you. Right, I'm going to leave that with you. She was a lovely lady, and thank you for working with me. Thank you. Right, I'm going to go back to the cards. They seem to be doing a card, a reading, and a card again. Oh, lovely, Jodie. Right, who am I drawn to now? I'm drawn to you, Mandy Taylor. I'm drawn to you, so I'm going to pick a card for you, Mandy. Hopefully you will. Oh, did you, Jodie? Lovely. Right, Mandy, I hope you're still on. Right, okay, so the card that I've got for you, Mandy, is a card called What Do You Desire? Okay, what do you desire? So it says, you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. So this card, Mandy, it's a bit of a blurry card, but it's a lovely card. So I'll just describe it, then show it to you. There's some beautiful flowers there, and there's an angel there as well. But she's sort of a little bit hazy, so she's not fully there. And she's got beautiful trees and everything behind her. So what do you desire? Okay, so would you understand if I say to you that right, how can I put this? That you're looking for something, okay? I don't feel with you that you have reached your full potential. Okay, that's what I feel. I feel with you that you feel a little bit as though you've been held back. And when I say that, I want to say also, I feel with you as well that you feel that maybe you hold yourself back sometimes. Okay, if you can understand that, Mandy. What this card is saying, okay, is that now is your time, Mandy. Now is your time to blossom, okay? To blossom sounds very promising. Good. Now is your time to blossom and bring yourself into the forefront. Do you understand that? Would you understand that you're sort of waiting for something? It's a bit like you've got itchy feet, is what I want to say. And I feel like you're sort of stuck at the moment. But what this card is saying, once you decide on which way you're going, right, okay, I just feel for you that it will just open up. It will just open up so many things for you. All right, it'll open up so many things. I just feel that sorry, I'm getting really hot. I'm just going to have to take my jumper off. Sorry, everybody. I don't know why I'm getting hot. Ooh, sorry about that. I just feel that you're on the cusp of something, Mandy. That's what I want to say. You're on the cusp. Whether that is selling your house and moving, but I feel with you that there's big change ahead, but I feel with you that it's positive change, okay? And I also feel with you when you have decided exactly what you want and exactly what you want to do, it will just all happen for you. It will just all happen for you, Mandy. I have to say that. I feel with you 2020 or next year is going to be a good year for you, a good year. All right? Because I feel with you that there has been bumps along the way, I want to say. And yeah, I just feel that there has been bumps along the way for you. It's not been an easy process. That's what I want to say. But going forward, what I want to say to you is that going forward, you just literally just put one foot in front of the other and go for what you want, because it's there ready and waiting. It is. It just needs you. Okay? So you just bring you and look forward and look ahead and just never look back. Never look back. All right? So I hope that helps you in some way, Mandy. Yeah, exciting times. Right, I am going to pull another card. Let me see. Let me see. Who am I drawn to? Hello, Christine. Right, I am drawn to Linda Owen. I'm drawn to you, Linda. I'm going to pick a card for you. Just giving them a bit of a shuffle. Right, Linda. Right, so the card that I've got for you, Linda, is a card called Listen. Right. So this card is a card, right, I'll show you the card. If you can see that. So it's an angel and she's sitting down. She's all dressed in white. And she's got her finger to her lips as if to sort of hush, to say quiet. Okay. Now, I'm going to read what the card says, Linda. Okay. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears as quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Right, Linda. Would you understand that your head is, or that you have got a really busy mind? Would you understand that? Would you also understand that you've probably got a lot of things going on in your head on a daily basis? And I want to say as well, I feel like with you, you're constantly, I want to say that you're constantly on the go. Would you understand that, Linda? And I feel with you, it's like, I feel with you that if I say to you that you're on a daily basis, you're pulled from pillar to post, would you understand that? Because that's the way I feel with you. I feel you're being pulled from pillar to post. And I feel that you take a great deal on your shoulders. Do you understand any of this, Linda? What I feel you do, right? Okay, I thought you would. And I want to say with you, Linda, as well, that you live on your energy. You live on your nervous energy. That's what I want to say with you. I just feel, for me, I just feel like you're someone who is constantly on the go. But I want to say sometimes it can get a little bit much. And I want to say with you that what this card is saying is that sometimes you need to take yourself away from the situation. Okay. You need to take yourself away from the situation. And you need to be able to recharge. Okay. Recharge. And I just feel with you as well that there's so much going on that you just never get time for you. That's what I want to say. You never get time for you. And I feel that you need that time for you as well. Okay. You do need that time for you. And also as well, I want to say to you, I sometimes feel with you that you don't actually listen to your inner self, because I think sometimes with you, your inner self is saying, stop, Linda, you need to stop, you need to sit, you need to be quiet. And I just feel that you don't do that. And I feel with you, what you need to do is you need to take yourself. Have you got something really going on at the moment? Something that's taking up a lot of your energy. I don't mean Christmas. I mean, that's bad enough. But I just feel you've got. Right. Okay. You lost your mum. Okay. Right. What am I going to say? What do you want to say? I want to feel. I also want to say, Linda, I feel that you were very close to your mum as well. I want to say that as well. And I feel with you that you have now taken on that role of matriarch. But what I will say to you is that to continue to do that, Linda, you need to take a step back. You really do. And you need to listen. Do you feel spirit around you, Linda? Can you confirm or deny that, whether you feel spirit around you? Because I feel as though people are talking to you, but you're not listening. And I really do feel that you need to take that time for yourself. That's what I want to say to you, Linda. You need to stop, sit, and take some time, all right? Talk to your mum if it helps, because she is listening. She is there. She is listening, Linda. Okay? And with your quiet mind, I really want to say, just listen. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you. All right. Yeah. Just try and listen, Linda. Okay. Because I feel that she is around you. She is around you at the moment. All right. Right. I'm going to go back. Let's go to the spirit world again. Okay. Let me see. Who have we got? Right, I've got a gentleman with me, and I feel as though this gentleman, I feel like he was either a husband or a partner. Okay, this gentleman, again, he's quite a tall man. He would have died with a heart attack. Simple as that, a heart attack. That's what would have taken him to the spirit world. He was quite a tall man, between 5'10" and 5'11". No, 5'10" and 6 foot. Sorry. He carried a bit of weight around his stomach. Don't feel stupid, Linda. Just talk to her. Okay, this gentleman would have carried a little bit of weight around his stomach, but he would have loved food. He loved his food. He really did. He was a cheeky chappy. He'd always got a big wide grin on his face. He was again. He was always half a glass full. He was really fun to be around. He was really fun. He was someone who would make you laugh. Emmy, you say your husband passed away in September. No, Michelle, he got a bit of a belly on him, so I don't think I'm with you. Sunshine, what? How far out am I with the height? Your brother passed 5 weeks ago. No, it feels like it feels like there was that love connection there. So I'm going to say that there was that love connection there. Um, brother, it sounds like my dad, Andrea. Right, do you know, Emmy, can you understand everything I've said? Because I keep being drawn to you. So I can you understand everything I've said? I just feel he was, he liked his food. I'm not saying he was overweight by any means, but I'm just saying that he liked his food. He had a little bit of a belly. That's what I want to say. But he wasn't big by any means, but he was lovely. He was. No, Sunshine, I'm not with you. I feel like I'm with Emmy. So everybody else listen. And I'm going to work with you, Emmy. Okay. He was a good looking man as well. He really was, Emmy. He was a really good looking man. But he wasn't a man he wasn't one of those men that would, he wasn't cocky or cocksure about himself. He was just a really lovely, down to earth man. He really was. I want to say with him, Emmy, as well, that he was very kind as well, but he would make you laugh. He really would make you laugh. He's saying to me, we used to have such a laugh. And I feel that when you would have gone out with each other, gone out somewhere with friends or just socializing, it just would have been laughter all of the time. And I want to say with him as well that he was quite he was popular. He could, he had lots of friends, um, both men and both women. I have to say, Emmy, lots of friends, but you never needed to worry because he was a one woman man, and you were that woman for him. You really were. Um, you liked, did you? I want to say you liked to socialise, but I also want to say that you would have loved to have stayed in, loved to have curled up on the seat. You said it yourself, so I'm not going to say it, watching movies, but I just feel you were happy just sitting on the sofa, as you were any other way. All right. He was a real soulmate. When you two met, I have to say that there was this instant attraction. I just feel that you may not have realised it, but I feel that there was that instant attraction straight away. He was hard working as well, Emmy. He liked to play hard and have a good time, but he would work for his money, and he would always, you could never stop him chatting. He was always chatting, chat, 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 chat. And did he used to tell jokes, Emmy? Did he like telling jokes? Because I just feel that he would have laughed at his own jokes, to be honest. And I think some of them were a bit corny, but hey ho. Now I want to give you the name. I want to give you the name Paul. I want to give you the name Alan, and I want to give you the name David. And I also want to give you the town of Essex. I don't know why, but I've just had Essex, so I don't really know what that means, but I'll give you that as well. I also want to give you the month of. I want to give you the month of August. I want to give you the month of August for an anniversary or a passing. I don't know when. They've just said August. So as I'm sort of coming to the end of my hour, I'm going to go straight through to the message. Of why he's come through. So he's come through today for you, Emmy, with an enormous amount of love. An enormous amount of love. He wants you to know that you were the love of his life. Okay, you were. You made him strong. You made him the man that he was. You showed him what love was. I want to say that is what he's saying to me. I don't know again if you feel spirit around you, but I do feel that he does come around you to check up on you, to make sure that you're okay. And he wants you to know that he's okay. And he also wants you to know, Emmy, that it's okay for you to grieve, but it's also he wants you to remember the good times. Okay, he wants you to remember the good times. He wants you to think positively about your life together, and he wants you to know that it's all right to be happy. It's okay. All right. He wants you to know that. And he also wants you to know that he wants you to not move on. He doesn't want you to move on, but he wants you to keep living your life. Okay. To keep living your life because you deserve it. He said you were like his angel. Okay. Oh, and he's sprinkling. I've got I mean, I had sprinkles on my hair yesterday, but he's sprinkling these beautiful, lovely sprinkles of like gold and silver, all coming down for you. All right, Emmy. So he wants you to know that it's okay. All right. He loved you. He loves you, and he just wants you to know that. All right. So I'm going to leave his love with you, and I'm going to say thank you very much for working with me. I very briefly, I just want to say have a lovely Christmas, everybody. I will be back next week, I think. And yeah, just have a great Christmas. Take care. Bye.
Oh, are we live, people? Are we live? Is that what's going on here now? Goodness me. Hi, everybody. If you're hearing me, let's have a look and see what's going on. Are we actually live? Guys, I've had such a busy afternoon, so please excuse my 2-minute late arrival. Fixing my hair still, but guys, it's all real here. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Let's see. You caught me on the hop, as we say. All right. Let me see. Yes, we are live. Okay, great. It's a good job I wasn't still belching, right? Okay, good. So we're here. You got me. I got you. Sweet. Now let's get going, guys. Welcome in. Let's see who's here with us. We are part dressed this evening. How many of you guys have had a busy day, man? Or who's been chilling? Do you know, I just wondered if I even remembered to put my earrings in, guys. This is how real it is out here. Anyway, who's here with us? I can't see any. Where are we? I can't see any comments past 8:02 where admin have said, yes, we're live. So guys, talk to me. Let me know who's here, who would like a reading. Thank you. Yes. All right, I'm seeing you guys now. I wonder if there's a bit of a time delay on our side. Sweet. So I see Zoe Burns. Good evening and welcome. It's my lady Christine. Hey. Nice, guys. It's been so busy. I haven't even taken my hair down. See how real it is out here, guys. I was caught off guard. Yes, but we love it. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's speak to. Oh, we haven't spoke to Zoe Burns before. Let's speak to Zoe. Yeah, let's speak to Zoe. Let's fix this camera, guys, because I don't even know. See what happened to the color there? I don't know what's going on with this camera right now. Let's fix it. There we are. Perfect. Oh my gosh, we've lost the purple. What is going on? Tap camera. You see how the purple's gone off again, guys? It's so interesting. There we are. Goodness me, looking all washed out. Okay, fine. Oh, thanks, Christine. Yes, like my fresh out of bed face or something. Oh, good evening, Ian. Yeah. Okay. So first we are speaking to Zoe. Oh, here she is. Zoe Burns just popped out a card here. Nice. Okay. So let's see what we have for Zoe. Zoe Burns. Okay, so Zoe, straight away I get duplicity, whatever that might mean to you. Okay, so have a look into that word and see how that fits in with where you're at right now. Okay, but on the card it's speaking about earth, right? Earth as in grounding, as in stability, right? So I feel like it's stability that you're seeking externally at the moment, yeah, to do with things happening within your life, yeah. But this is also showing me a cocoon as well, that you're being held. And I can see such beautiful, vibrant, sparkling white lights of the energies of spirit, right? So I feel like something as well with your eyes, Zoe Burns. So like you're noticing changes within your vision in a sense, not obvious, but very subtle, as in you're seeing energy differently in a sense. So sometimes you might, for example, if you're sat within a room in your home and you're, for example, like looking at your curtains, and your curtains might have patterns on it, right? But within those patterns, it's like you're seeing movements, or you're seeing like faces, or you're seeing. Does this make sense to you, Zoe, please, firstly, before we carry on rambling? Let us know. You can still hear me. But I can see here, Zoe, that you're being lifted. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like your energies and spirits are being lifted. The feelings within you are being lifted, okay? And so at times when you feel like, I'm seeing the comments coming in now. So at times when you feeling like a pickup within your own energies of your own self, like that is, no, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. And so when you feel the pickup of energies within your own self, that in itself is the support of spirit, and the spirit within your own self as well, that is just assisting you to give you that extra push, that extra resilience. Are you with me, Zoe? Admin, I'm not seeing. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So this is showing here that you're being lifted. Just to know that when you feel that, then that is actually what's happening. All right. Also, it's speaking here about learning how to be human. And I do feel like there's a sense of loss within this, or feeling a bit lost within yourself at the moment as well. And it does feel like your world, within your inner world, feels like it's been a bit shaken. And this is why we were speaking about the stability in the first instance. This is why we're speaking about the grounding and the stability, because it's something within you that feels, again, a bit shaken or a bit unnerved as such. Do you know what I mean? It feels like there's a lot of life changes actually at the moment. It feels like something has ended unexpectedly. And I don't mean a pass into the spirit world specifically, but I mean something within your physical life, as in, for example, like, but this will be something that you already know about, I must say. So it feels like something has come to an end that you would be aware of, which has caused those feelings within, okay? And it feels quite recent as well, within the last 13 weeks. All right, Zoe? Are you with us, please? Yeah. And so this is showing here of being in the world, but not of the world. Many of us have heard that phrase or that saying, right? But what I'm feeling from that is more of, now just let me get that feeling again, because it came and went so quickly. Again, it feels like sense of self, isn't it? It feels like the sense of self within you. I feel like a bit of a shaking of confidence as well, a bit of uncertainty, a feeling that it's like this has happened, and it's like you're going within and you're kind of like questioning yourself within it. But within that, there is self-reflection in a sense that, again, it forces you to look within that self-reflection, offering you at the same time the possibilities of what's to come from what has happened. Because when something happens in our life, or when something comes to an end, then inevitably there's always going to be another transition, as something else coming into your life. Do you know what I'm saying? So actually, do you know what? I want to see a bit more. I feel a bit curious. I feel very curious with you, Zoe. I feel like you're quite curious as well. I feel like you're a bit of a, you like to take in a lot of you absorb a lot, you question a lot, and you really like to get your yeah, you really like to delve, and you just love to I wouldn't call it learning, but you just love to take in information, and you feel like a bit of a researcher in a way, in your own way. Hi, Don, welcome. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Oh, nice, Zoe. So we've changed decks here. We've changed the cards now, right? We were using the Starseed Oracle, and now we're using the Akashic Tarot. Okay. So there are 3 cards here for you, Zoe. And again, the first card is showing me a young man on the card here, and he's actually a king here. And so I do feel a sense of love with this young man as well, and yourself, right? And it does feel a bit like memories of love with me at the moment with you. It feels like memories of love. It's like you're holding something within your hand. And again, not just what we've spoken about, however, but I feel like what's happened to you, the impact of what's happened, is also taking you again within those realms within yourself, where you're actually reflecting upon past circumstances, past experiences, and one specific person that's been significant in your what we would call past, somebody that you've experienced a part of this transition No, this experience, this human experience with, so there's one male in particular that is very much within your heart. Are you with me, Zoe, please? And but I do see a lot of flowers and blooming here, so it is it's nothing heavy here. Do you know what I mean? It all feels very positive outlook. Do you know what I'm saying? It feels like a clearing as well. All right. So I do see here as well that what's happened here is actually, like we said before, so this is nice confirmation here. This is showing the mirror reflection, okay? And this is showing here that the sense of self as to everything we've just spoken about with you, that experience that's happened within the last 13 weeks, we mentioned it's forced you to go and look within. When we say look within, it's the feelings, actually. It's not looking, it's the feelings within, all right, that you're exploring and sitting with, right? But at the same time, there is also the reflection of the ego. And when that, okay, thank you. And when we say reflections of the ego, not ego as in the sense of the word that we hear all the time in a negative way. It's not a negative. It's like, it's made the circumstances have made us look at ourselves in a different way. And what this is showing me is, in fact, to look at the positive aspect of yourself and how you've moved through the experience. And yes, I know where you sit with it at the moment might not feel positive because you're working your way through those emotions. But it's like the rose and the beauty and the blossoming of, upon hindsight, as you continue in your experience, right, you're going to look back at this and you're going to be able to see where the mirror reflection of the circumstances and the situation, how they've shifted your viewing of not only the situation itself, but of yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? And I do feel like there's a lot of it's like I feel like I stand tall with you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like once you move through this, I feel like it's making you stand tall. And in fact, it's like, well, actually, it's like you're packing that into your suitcase, because actually it's something very valuable that you will take away from it. All right. So yeah. Where are we now? Oh, nice. So I do see here, again, as we were speaking about work before, I do see here moving forward. Number 8 stands out for me, numerology wise. Okay, so check that out. And I do feel a sense of financial money and stuff like that with this card. And I do feel like, let me have a look. Okay, so I do see an older male here as well that's actually going to be supporting and assisting you here. And actually, he's actually, what's he putting into your hands here? He's offering gems and jewels. I can see him giving them to you in your hand. So this might not necessarily be a physical gems and jewels, right? But these are gems and jewels of wisdom, I feel like, support. I feel a sense of safety with him as well, actually. I feel like you're quite comfortable and safe with him in his presence, and he's there to support. This is what I'm feeling at the moment as I'm looking at this for you. There are other people here as well who are working hard, okay? So this is sort of going ahead a bit. There are other people around you who are working hard, and I can also see you here working as well and reaping the rewards for that hard work as well. So it feels very positive, Zoe. All right. So yeah, it's to know that you are in this world, but you're not of this world. Okay. And finally, this is about embracing it doesn't say anywhere here in the cards, but this is what I'm sensing with you, Zoe, embracing your uniqueness. Because you know what? There's nobody that's got your presence. It's just that simple. Nobody has your presence. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you feel a bit like you've been cheated out of something. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you've been cheated out of something. And this is why we're saying nobody can emulate your presence, because that vibration and frequency and that unique essence, it can't be replicated. Do you know what I mean? So whatever's happened, your presence is missing from that space, and it will be missed from whatever's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you with me, Zoe? So it feels like valuing yourself. Do you know what I mean? In totality of what we've said tonight, it just feels like you will have a great sense of satisfaction or value within yourself, and you'll be able to look at the situation and go, well, do you know what? It's their loss at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? And you just pick yourself up and carry on. That's the way I feel with you at the moment and going forward. And it feels very positive. I think you've left. Oh, you're here. Yeah. Yeah. It's not about, do you know what I mean? It's not about like, no, it's not about that. You know what we're saying. It's not about living up to, do you know what I mean? And trying to fit into everybody's boxes and expectations and categories. And do you know what I mean? Trying to do cartwheels for everybody, because not everybody will appreciate it anyway. However much you try to bend for everyone, there's always going to be some that are not going to appreciate it or like it. Do you know what I mean? Can be the nicest soul in the world, but there's going to always be people that don't like it. So yourself at the end of the day, just embracing. Yeah. So I hope you heard me there. I was just seeing a spinning thing on my screen, and so I'm not sure if you heard everything. So I apologize if you didn't. But a new cut. Sorry, I just was saying that I feel like we can talk to you and talk to you and talk to you at the moment. So excuse me, we are wrapping up. But I see here a new earth, and this again just confirms what we're saying of the feeling that I have with you, Zoe. It's showing a new earth here, and it says keep holding the vision. All right. And if you missed what we said a few minutes ago, because it might have frozen and stuff, we were saying just embrace your uniqueness, man. Just embrace it, because again, and we want to, and I feel like I want to say this again, your presence will be missed in those spaces and places that couldn't come with you, Zoe. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not that you lost anything, they just couldn't come with, do you know what I'm saying? Internet spinning in those and places where you felt like those feel of rejection and whatever it is. Yeah. All right, cool. You're welcome. But yeah, man, keep it up, man. You know what I mean? You're here to experience like also hold your own rights. Until I can see the screen again. Sorry, guys, the internet keeps spinning. Good evening, Dana. I see you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Holiday blessings to you also. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Lovely to have you with us. Wow, there's so many into it. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, who's that? Mary Freeman said yes. Well, I wasn't up at 7:53. Okay. To see the comments. It's okay. Oh, I'm seeing some comments from 8 o'clock. It's interesting. We come down, so I'm seeing comments before I came in the room. Wow. Where are we? Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, good evening, Bernadette Connolly. Hi. Oh, welcome. Okay. Dominate. Preach, she says. He. I don't know if you're a male or female. I'm sorry. Dominate. I'm looking at your comments from 8:18. Yeah. Preach. Oh, Angel, welcome. Good evening, Nico Medium. Debbie Pittman, hi. Can you see the chat? Benziah, hi. I can now. Yeah. Good evening, Nicola Barnard. Nice. Ooh, I think we want to speak to Nicola. Yeah. Nicola Barnard, please. Thanks. Okay, Nicola. Straight away, I feel a sense. I'm seeing water, and as I'm seeing the water, I feel emotions. So I know that there have been tears with you, Nicola. All right, and I feel like I want to be quite cautious when I'm speaking to you at the moment because I'm feeling that you're possibly feeling a little bit. There's a sensitivity here. All right. Okay. Let's have a look. Nicola. I'm seeing a lady with long brown hair. Nicola. I'm seeing a lady with long brown hair, probably about just beyond her shoulders, and a fringe. She's porcelain skinned almost. Oh, I can't quite see her eye colour though. I feel like her eyes. I see her with really bright eyes, like her eyes will be something that everybody noticed about her. And I see with freckles as well. Do you recognise this lady, Nicola Barnard, please? Long brown hair just beyond her shoulders, about mid-arm length, a fringe, freckles, and really her eyes would be something that people would have commented on. Nicola. Good evening, Karen. Hi. Lovely to see you. Have you with us, I should say. Yes, welcome. Diana. Hi, good evening. Steph. Hey, nice. Thank you. Thank you all for coming in. Whoa. Are you still here, Nicola? Got another card for you. Not sure. Okay, sweet. Thank you. That's okay. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Okay, Nicola, I feel like a crossroads here at the moment. I feel like choices and decisions, which way to go. Wow. But I do feel courage as well. It's like having that courage and that courage in your own decisions, I should say. Does that make sense, Nicola? It's also speaking here about your multifaceted and unique nature as well. And speaking also about letting yourself be seen as well. All right. So coming from Parker, and do feel with you that you do, I feel like a mediumship with you as well, Nicola. Are you with us? Definitely creative, definitely like your hands, arts and crafts and painting. Yeah, with you. Decorating. Oh, okay. Okay, it's interesting. This another card here speaks about your star family, all right, and speaking that you are a part of a soul, a team of souls here, all right, and to call in support as well here. Okay, now let me go back to your comment because I was feeling that sense when we first came in and I didn't. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I didn't see your reply. Yeah, okay. I'm also seeing here your dreams as well, your nighttime, what we call sleep, all right? But I actually see a lot of awareness of traveling here as well, what we call astral traveling, or, you know, within the dream realms. I'm seeing quite a bit of that with you as well. So a lot of galactic correspondence is here. Nicola, do you know what we're talking about with the mediumship, please? Because there's a lot of communication flying backwards and forwards, especially within the galactic ethers as well here, and within your dream realms, and you just, yes, good, okay, yeah. It's like, gosh, this feels like birthing new creations here in this realm. Yeah, but it just almost looks explosive. There's so much going on. There's so much going on with you. It's, some wouldn't believe it. Some wouldn't believe it. Yeah, I wouldn't believe it. Goodness me. This is so interesting. Hold on a sec. Because on this card, I'm seeing a huge, when I say explosion, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like, it's to put into words. Gosh, it's like your energies, but it's very noticeable to you when you're within your dream and sleep states. It's very noticeable to you, okay? So it's paying attention to that. And like you just said, they're not doubting it and paying attention to it, yeah? Because those experiences within those dimensions, God, this is just, I don't know how to put this into words. Okay, easier. Wow. It's like I'm sensing a sea of souls, right? If you can write that down, please, because there's something in there, that a sea of souls, okay? Because I just can't move away from looking at this image where, and this is what I'm trying to explain, and I'm so sorry that I'm still stuck on it because it's just so massive. It's like, goodness, it's like all the aspects of you, right? Multidimensionally, interdimensionally, yeah? And I'm just seeing them all. So sometimes you might have a sense of like, within this experience in this third dimension, it can be a bit confusing for you in a sense. So you've just said that you doubt it, but I don't know that you're doubting it. It feels more confusing. It feels more confusing than doubt. I feel more confusion than doubt with it because you're not quite making, it's like you're not making sense of it, but there is no sense of it to be made. Gosh, this is exciting. It's sitting, Nicola, it's about, have I just called you Nicola? Yeah, that's the right name. Nicola, it's about sitting within, I just said something to me, it's gone. It's just like sitting with, just don't try to overthink it. Don't try to rationalize it and make it make sense. Just be in it. Just be in it, because it's not something, like, you see how I've struggled to even like communicate it to you, because it's not something that can be explained. It's not something, it's so unique to this present moment that you're experiencing, and it's just to be with it. And what might be useful for you is when you are waking up from a sleep, just recording into your phone, because I feel like you would rather perhaps record into your phone than write upon waking. Just record into your phone and just speak. Well, don't think about it. Just let it. Just let the sound, the voice, whatever it is, let it come out and let it record. And then listen to it after. Because there's so much going on here, and you do have the awareness of it. It's not that you don't, but it is a lot, and it's exciting. Are you with us? Goodness me. Wow. It's incredible. Oh, it's exciting. Goodness. Okay. Right. Now, do you know what? I do feel like with yourself that you're like, there's a kind of like a feeling of like, all this is going on, but it's like you want to know what to do with it, because it's like you want to know what is the purpose, what is my purpose of being here in the world, because I know that you like to help, you like to offer support, and I feel like even in your working life you offer support, right? And in your everyday life you offer support as well. However, I do know that you've got good boundaries, which is great. You don't allow people to like overwhelm you with their stuff, or take too much of your time that you don't have. You balance it very well, is what I feel with you. But it's like you want to, are you with me? Are you with me? Yeah. But again, yeah, just being in it, and it will be there, and yeah, it will be there. It's there, right? So it's just to just go with it, really just go with it. And it's exciting. I do feel exciting creations, man. Exciting creations here with you. And wow. And again, it's very galactic. It's very like, when I say galactic, it's very, I just feel communication. And this is why they're saying to record it into your phone. I guess that's why I'm not being led to write it so much. This is interesting. Okay. And don't necessarily think like, oh, it's going to be like that. It's going to be words. It could be sounds. It could be anything. Don't put your mind into it. Just let it flow, and you'll be interested when you listen to it back over time as well. So much to process. Wow. It's lovely energy. I want to stay in it, actually. I want to stay in it here with you. It's really nice feeling. Wow. What we got? Woo. Okay, so finally for yourself. Again, a lot of beauty here held within your hands here, all right? A lot of beauty here. Oh, wow. The Queen. Beautiful. This just feels like a sense of feeling that I'm set within my rightful place. There's just that feeling to come, okay? And I feel like this is what we're saying about that feeling of searching, not necessarily searching, but the questioning and the wondering and the wonderment. Yeah, this is beautiful. Let me read this one to you, actually. Wow. We'll read this one to you from the book. This is quite nice. Let's see what the book says, just to finish up the reading. It's quite nice. Hi, everybody. How are you all this evening? Thanks for joining us. Lovely. Woo. Nice energies, man. You must feel like you just want to stay like in bed and stuff sometimes. When you wake up, it's like, oh God, I'm back here again. That was so like nice. Like just such a nice like experience. It's so nice. I can't get over that. It's so cool. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Sorry guys, I will find this in a minute. Wow. Can tell I don't use this book. Where are we? Ooh, 157. Let's see. Let's see what the Queen of Roses has to share with you, Nicola. Okay. So this card shows a beautiful woman with roses in her hair and all around her. A beautiful scene expands outside, but she is peacefully focusing on the flower in her hand. The Queen of Roses signifies a woman who is loving and supportive, but with a passionate side as well. This is a card of a loving connection, a relationship with someone you know may deepen and become more meaningful, or someone rewind, or someone new may appear. Be open to the connection. It may be a romantic one, or it might be that a friend, family member, or co-worker is going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. The Queen of Roses can represent you or a woman in your life stepping into the role of a wife or mother at this time. It's a time for loving energy to be voiced. Okay. This card upright sometimes shows a happy resolution to a difficulty with family, a friend, or a love relationship. The time for peaceful, loving connections is at hand. So open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. So finally it says, close your eyes and step into the energy of the Queen of Roses. Get to know that caring power and gentle temperament. Feel compassionate and feel compassion fill you, and notice your desire to bring a loving embrace to yourself and the world. All right. So I hope that was helpful for you, Nicola. And yes, it feels exciting. Yeah, super exciting for you. That's nice. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Oh, I see so many questions now. I'm seeing them now. Okay. Mention. Oh goodness. I'm just looking at your names to see which names are standing out, guys, at the moment. Diana Banks, please. Yeah. Diana Banks, please. Oh, I love the purple hearts. Thank you. You love the purple hearts. Okay. Diana. Okay, Diana, I can see that you're inquiring about, I can see a heart here. All right, I can see a heart. So I feel like this is connections of the heart that you're inquiring about. Would that be correct? And I do feel that you're studying as well. I do feel that you're studying, actually. And oh, interesting. I get law. Interesting. Is that right? Is that making sense to you, Diana? Oh gosh, those galactic energies from a while ago, man. Oh gosh, sorry. I feel a bit distracted by I'm just like, oh, just feels so good. Hi, would love a reading. Okay. Thank you, Jacqueline. I see you. Are you with us, Diana? Okay, we're going to talk to you because I don't know if you are still here. So comments are a bit delayed coming in. So this is speaking here about deep cellular healing and also speaking of Arcturian energy, okay? So speaking of physical and emotional healing as well. So it says here that your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, have been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think that you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being asked to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular healing and emotional healing. They want you to know that it is possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. So the confirmation for this card says, I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. So I hope that was helpful for you. And am I right in feeling that you're here in question of matters of the heart, Diana? We also mentioned studying and law. Would that be understood by yourself, please? I'm not seeing any comments yet, so I don't know if we've got another delay in the comments showing up. So I'll just hang on a sec and see if you're still here. Can I see? Oh, Rebecca Whitney, hey! Oh my gosh, the purple hearts right back at you. Thank you so much. Yes, solstice, man. Solstice blessings. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely. I'm not seeing Diana. No, I'm not seeing any replies. She may have left. Okay. Excuse me. Where is my... I should drink some water, shouldn't I, guys? Oh, and Diana also. Yeah, water. Okay, cool. Who are we speaking to next? See. I'm sorry. Oh, guys, thank you so much for your greetings. I'm also looking to see if anybody's asking asking for a reading in specific. Oh, okay. Let's speak to Christine and Ian. Christine Campbell and Ian Fawcett, please, if they're still here. Yeah, let's speak to you guys. Oh, yay. Hi, Christine. What have we got for you tonight? I think you had this last time. Yeah. It's showing me here, Christine. Okay, so I see here a person in the card moving forward, but I don't feel like we're moving forward. I feel like we're gliding, actually. It's almost like a sense of levitation. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like a sense of levitation and moving, right? So there's a sense of movement here. Where are we going with the movement? Okay. All right, I feel like springtime and travel, Christine, as well, with this moving. Springtime and traveling. Feels quite nice. Okay. And in fact, with that springtime moving, I feel like, in fact, it feels like you're going to see somebody. It feels like you're going to see a friend. It feels like you're, do you know what I mean? And you could be crossing water as well. It feels quite nice. That's nice. All right. Interesting. So the portal, doors are opening and it's for you to decide. And there are rewards, and also it speaks about the wild card. So I feel like what is going on with my voice? We want to, I'm looking at the time. Good. Okay. Oh, does that make sense, Christine? Okay, cool. Let's look at this one for you. Maybe let's have a look. So this is what it says for you here. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. And this is where I was feeling the sense of levitation and movement, Christine. Planets are aligning. The time is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Okay, and we've all heard of, I think it was King Midas, right? But look into that a bit further. Have a Google and see. That's interesting. There's a bit more in there. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be travelled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experiences would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventures would you like to manifest? It says, don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be cautious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Yeah. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earthed fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into a new reality. Now's the time to make big change. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. And what would you most like to experience, Christine? So that is your card for you, hon. Okay. Good. Oh, we've got twins somewhere here. One sec. Okay, I'm going to have a look at the names because I'm having a sense of a sister here watching who would have been a twin, and you would have known you would have been a twin. Anna Eva, does that make sense to you, please, Anna? Either yourself being a twin or twins being very, very relevant to you. You're welcome, Christine. Oh, thank you, Anna. I've just noticed that you've shared. Thank you so much. Anna, just yes or no, please. But do the twins mean anything to you, please? Just yes or no for us. Yeah. And I've got the sisters, so definitely. There's a sister here that would have been a twin. You're a Gemini. Perfect. That's it. Okay, yeah. We'll speak to Anna, please. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Admin, please, can you pop Anna's comments up for me, please? Because otherwise I keep looking at the comments and it's distracting. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Because as I was shuffling the cards, I've seen the card that always shows me twins. You're welcome, Christine, sweetie. You're welcome. Always a pleasure to have you here, man. All right, let's see. So another card's flown out. I feel like we're working quite slow tonight, which is interesting. Different energies. Hi, Jenny. Thank you. Okay. No. I see you say you don't have twins here, but it's the Gemini here. Okay, good. Right, so this, okay, so the sister. Okay, I have a card here that's showing the 7 sisters here, which speaks of the what we would call planet of the Pleiades. Okay, there's a lot of blue associated with the Pleiades here, also purples as well. So blues and purples with yourself, Anna. So that also makes me brings my awareness to your crown chakra, in fact your third eye chakra and your throat chakra here. Very active. I feel like just, I want to say, popping off. Do you know what I mean? So I do know again that there is that psychic awareness within yourself. There is that duplicity awareness, duplicitous awareness. There is that awareness of the different multifaceted aspects of yourself. I feel like you're quite out there, as it were. Does that make sense? Spiritually, right? Wait, so what's going on here? Again, I do feel that your awareness is being not necessarily pulled, but your awareness is being placed into such different energies at the moment. I feel like the energies are so different for you. Are you with me, firstly, please, Anna? Because I know that you have these awarenesses, yeah, but it just feels different at the moment. Do you know what I mean? It feels different. Okay. So it's showing me here birthing new creations as well. Now, that word birthing stands out, okay? Because we know the birthing process, right, is like, do you know what I mean? It's like the diamond that's like under pressure, and like everything it goes through, the whole process of birth, however you want to look at it, in the sense of the diamond, you know, how it's formed initially, or, you know, within human experience of birth, any kind of experience of birth, right? It's that pressure, and it's that, you know, uncomfortable, and it's that like process, do you know what I mean? That my awareness is drawn to at the moment. So but it's again, it's that birthing process, and I keep repeating that, I don't know why. So this is also speaking about the tapestry of life here as well. And we know that tapestries are quite intricate as well, quite unique, right? Like, tapestries are not necessarily going to be the same. They're going to be very, very specific. So when we're speaking about birthing these creations, I do feel they're going to be very, very unique and specific. And I do know that a lot of the inspiration and integration as well that is there within the realms that you're now exploring within, extraterrestrial, interdimensionally, all of those aspects there are going to be included in these divine creations. Is divine creations. That's quite, I want to write that down somehow, okay? And again, that expression, not only gosh, where are we? It just feels like so much peace within this expression that is going to be, it's like there's a blank canvas and there just feels like peace, and then it's like I'm just throwing a paint bucket at it and it's just beautiful. Do you know what I'm saying? So it feels like it could feel like a mess, but it's not, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's that uniqueness within that imperfection as it's perceived. Does that make sense? Because it might be perceived as imperfect, and there's no point keep waiting and keep redoing, because actually if you keep redoing until it's perfect, then you've missed the imperfections of those other creations that you've created and want to make perfect. Does that make sense? That feels a bit complicated. Okay, so what we're saying is you don't have to wait, okay? The time is now. You don't have to wait to be ready. You don't have to feel ready to be doing these creations, or to be expressive in your creations. There's no perfection needed within that. It's just an expression. It's just simple. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if I want to create something and I create it, right, and I look at it and think, oh, that's not good enough, and push it aside and keep doing it and it might not be something physical, however, whatever it is that's going on, it doesn't have to be perfect, because within that imperfection of what you've expressed and created, it's going to be perceived by so many different people anyway. It's like I'm in an art gallery, right, and there's one item of creation, and however many people are going to look at it, they're all going to have a different view of it. They're all going to have a different opinion on it. It will make sense. They're all going to have a different opinion on it anyway. So it's about just expressing and letting it be, basically. Yeah. but there are creations here. Okay, good. Soul memories and gifts. And speaking that you've done this before as well. Again, this is, again, speaking about the multidimensionality of yourself and your awareness at the moment as well. And you're not for everyone. Finally, you're not everyone. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. All right? So again, that is for you, Anna, and I hope that was helpful for you. But yeah, definitely listen back to it again, because it might not make sense right now. But yeah, maybe take a listen to it again. Not now, but whenever. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, guys. Oh, we got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. You're very welcome, Anna. Very welcome. Okay, and to finish up, we've got 2 minutes. I don't know if anyone else is on after me, though, so I don't want to take up any more time. So, all right, guys. So I've just opened a beautiful book, and there is a paragraph I'm going to read for you all. I'm sure there'll be something here for all of us. All right. I don't know what it says yet, but we're just going to read it because this is what needs to be shared, and we'll be finished. So thank you, admin. It is said that young children can see and feel what adults often cannot. Their connection with spirit remains strong, unclouded by the layers of conditioning that accumulate with age. Many believe that the colors they choose in their art, such as the bright yellows, blues, and greens they draw around people and figures, are reflections of the auras they perceive. Through their hands, they attempt to express the vocabulary and energy they see in others. By simply observing their wonder, we awaken to a truth buried within ourselves, the capacity to live with unfiltered awe and to embrace love as our natural state. If this capability is natural for them, we must ask, does it ever truly leave us? Or does the clarity of spirit become blurred by the weight of time and conditioning, obscuring the truths that were once so clear? And if this veil is lifted, can we learn to see as we once did, fully connected to the energy and light around us? Guys, so these are beautiful words. Not even beautiful, that like beautiful words, beautiful communications here for all of us. And we're going to finish with that. And those words that we've just read to you, those energies are not even just words, they're energies, expressions, and they are from a beautiful book called Threads of Infinity, Remembering the Higher Self. All right, written by Nico Medium. Okay, Nico Capuzos, guys. Okay, a wonderful trance medium. All right, and inspired as well, along with his guides and inspirers who are known as Noah, guys. So I'll show you the book here. Okay. So yes, I feel that's a really, really nice way to finish up. Also great confirmation for the previous reading. And then again, there's something in there for all of us, guys. So thank you all for being with us. And if we haven't managed to speak to you this time, then hopefully we can speak to you again in the new year. And Christine Campbell, you're very welcome. Thank you all for being with us, guys. And you're all very welcome for the messages and the thanks. Guys, have a lovely holidays. Yes. And we'll see you in the new year. Thank you so much, admin. Thanks, Stace, Veronica. And yeah, much love to you all. Look after yourselves. Yeah. Peace.